Disney Plus, Hulu, Netflix, Crave. What do these companies all have in common? They provide straight ass TV shows. But what else do they have in common? All right, let's be for real. Let's get serious. These are all subscription-based companies, charging a monthly fee so that you can gain access to whatever TV show or movie that you want. Now, here's the thing. They are straight up stealing your money. Let's get something straight here. Back in the DVD and Blu-ray days, if you were to buy a movie, you own that movie. Like, you can hold it in your hands and you own it forever. You can watch that movie whenever you'd like. And I mean, whenever you'd like. Like, watch it after work, watch it after dinner, watch it after getting watching during backshots, watching it during. Here's the thing about these streaming services. They're all online based. Any movie or TV show that is on these services, you do not own physically. Sure, you currently have like access to it, like you can watch it, but in the matter of seconds, that access could be gone. I mean, TV shows and movies are constantly in rotation, being taken off platforms, being brought onto platforms. You never know what you're gonna get. The high school whore gets passed around more than these shows do, dude. dude. Holy fuck, I'm actually retarded. So one of the biggest arguments people are probably gonna have here is, oh, well, it's expensive to buy a movie or a season of a TV show. You know, it would cost just as much money as the monthly subscription than it does for one movie or for one season. And you know what? Fair point. I'll give that to you. But here's the thing. How many of these streaming services are you buying? Like, think about it. If you own 3 or more of these services, which I feel like is pretty reasonable, you're spending like $50 a month on these streaming services. And you're spending that money and you're not even getting full use out of them. I think it would genuinely be impossible to watch like every TV show and every movie that is available on these services. So why are you spending money on them? To watch one specific show in particular? Hello, you're trying to watch one show, just buy it fucking physically. And now I know a lot of these newer shows aren't available as physical copies. And you know what? Okay, fair enough. Buy the subscription, watch your Wednesday or some garbage on Netflix. But you should cancel the subscription right after you finish watching the show that you wanted to watch. Like, I bet you there's a ton of people out there that have no idea they even have a subscription to some of these services. And I mean, I'm a victim to this. I'll be real. Hands are up. So many monthly subscriptions I've used in the past, I would like forget to unsubscribe to them, and then I would find myself paying for them for like 6 months before I realized that I even had them in the first place. But like, why don't these companies do anything about that? Like, they're stealing your money. You have an inactive account that is not being used, and yet companies don't recognize it and just keep taking your money despite it not being used. And now, yeah, it's on you as the customer to cancel it, like dumb piece of shit. But still, that's a fucking money heist by these companies. I don't blame them for it. Like, damn, it's free money. Like, if I could take free money, I would do it too. When you quote unquote own things digitally, you also just forget that you even have access to them. Like, let's take a look at video games. I'm a hard believer in physical copies for games. Like, I actually like having the game in my hands and I can slip it in. Pause. When I buy a game digitally, I forget I even own it, dude. Recently, I turned on my Wii U for the first time in like 3 years, and I saw so many virtual console games and digital games that I had that I just completely forgotten about. If I saw those games on my shelf, I knew I would have them around. Listen, all right, I'm a hard believer in DVDs and physical games and stuff like that. Obviously, you know, we don't really have a choice but to buy these streaming services because a lot of the times these new shows, they aren't available on DVDs. And also, you know, DVDs, yeah, they could be expensive or inaccessible. All in all, I just hate the fact that I spend money on these streaming services and then barely even use them, whether it's not having the time to watch stuff or just not knowing or wanting to watch anything that I have available to me. Like Netflix, I don't want to watch Too Hot to fucking handle. I beg you, take it off. I'm done. I'm sick of